What the fuck? So that's how we're going to start off episode 3, ladies and gentlemen, with a awesome burp from Joanne. You can't say that you didn't know we were recording, because I said, here we go, we're going to start.
I thought we're not going to start yet. Then I'm like, I'm going to burp.
Alright everyone, again, welcome to episode 3, without the burp this time, the Yooper
and The FIlipina podcast.
Damn it, where's my phone? Did you hear that?
Behind the computer.
Fuck. Anyways, my phone just went off. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's just a Samsung fucking.
Updates.
No, the S Health, the Samsung Health update shit. I don't even know why I still use that, or why I fucking still get alerts from it. I don't ever use the Samsung Health. The S Health.
Maybe because your smartwatch is, I can really tell that you're not healthy. Giving you a warning. Too much alcohol. That's
definitely possible. But the Samsung Health, like, I don't typically use it, like, because really all that does, it's pretty cool, I guess. It tracks your,
excuse you.
Yeah, excuse me, I didn't burp into the microphone. But it tracks your sleep. I can do it where it tracks my sleep, obviously, when I go for my runs and all that good stuff, and then it does track my steps throughout the day, or my watch does.
I have that before, especially when I was working at a hotel. Every step that I have, it's always counting. Yeah.
So I mean, I just don't use it. So I did realize this yesterday. Or not yesterday, Thursday.
Yeah.
So Thursday I realized that I wear, throughout the day, I wear 3 different watches.
Oh, good, because you have a lot of watch.
Yes, but on a normal Monday through Friday, I wear 3 different types of watches. So throughout the day, and when I sleep, last week at least, I did this with the watch, wearing it while I slept.
Mm-hmm.
So I wear my smartwatch, my Gear 3 or whatever,
yeah.
and wear my smartwatch throughout the workday, all right, and then when I go to sleep. When I wake up, all right, I'll take this watch off, I'll put on my G-Shock, and go to the gym and use that as my gym watch, and then when I'm done with the gym, I put my Garmin on so that I can use that when I go to PT in the morning, because most of the time I do running, but I also like the fact that, like, it's got a big it's accurate, you know what I mean, so I can see when the time is to salute the flag and all that other shit. So yeah, I wear 3 watches in one day.
Because you're weird.
Yeah, well, the G-Shock is definitely a nice watch, and I love that watch for work, and it's the only reason I don't wear it at work now is because I'm not in the field or anything like that. So at work, when I'm walking around, running around, and I'm in all these like 900 fucking meetings I go to and all this other shit, like I can at least still get like my messages on my phone, and I can from my phone. And instead of pulling out my phone and doing that, I can just kind of look down, see the message, see if it's important or not, and move on to the next thing.
I don't know, mine is kind of looks big on me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna come out with a new one anytime soon, because we got this like. Shit, a couple of years ago now, or 2 years?
In my job right now, I don't really need it, so.
That's true. I like it. I'm going to try to use it for tracking sleep, because I'm having a horrible time sleeping. And I have for the last couple of weeks, last 3 weeks, I've had a horrible time sleeping. Now this could be directly linked to my recent quitting of smoking. So it's been, Wednesday was 8 weeks. So 2 months of being cigarette free.
Congratulations.
But it's only 3 weeks of not smoking at all. So I say not smoking at all because I use this debit card looking vape pen thing.
What was the brand?
I don't fucking know. Fuck them. They don't pay me, so I'm not gonna give them any fucking free advertisement. But it's like a little debit card looking thing. And I started out with a high level of nicotine, and basically over the course of 5 weeks, every week, I lowered the dosage of nicotine until I got to the point where I was at like 1 milligram or whatever.
Yeah.
The lowest you could go without it being 0, obviously. So, and then I did a few days of that, almost a week, but it was like maybe 4 or 5 days on the one, and it just kind of like turned into not really wanting to smoke it.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Yep.
So.
And then, and that was 3 weeks ago. So 3 weeks of being, I would say, mostly nicotine free, because I don't smoke every day. Like, I have a cigar. I do smoke cigars. I love cigars. For an hour, when I smoke a cigar, it's the most peaceful moment of my life. There's usually I'm doing something, listening to music or whatever. I just use it to unwind on the weekends. I'll have a cigar. Like today, I had a cigar after Green Bay. After Green Bay lost.
Oh goodness.
But I like it. I have like a cigar a week. I might have two. Sometimes I do smoke 2 cigars back to back. Not back to back, but I'll have 2 in the same day.
I really thought that we can save because you stopped smoking cigarettes. Now it's a cigar.
Well, eventually, I think that the cigar smoking, because I smoke maybe 1 or 2 a week, maybe 3. I did this week. I had 3. I had 1 in the middle of the week.
How about you just stop smoking?
I'll never stop smoking cigars. You and I talked about this when we said, I will quit smoking. I'm okay with that. And to be honest, like, I love smoking. Like, smoking cigarettes, they're enjoyable to me. Like, the actual act of smoking the cigarette is very enjoyable to me, but
it's not healthy.
It's not healthy. That is one of the reasons why, a reason I quit. But to be honest, the biggest reason I quit smoking had nothing to do with not enjoying it or not liking it. It was more so that I didn't like the fact that I had become like a slave to something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't control the smoking controlled me.
Well, I controlled you.
No. So I didn't like that. That I needed to have a cigarette, that I needed to do those things. And so I fucking, it's definitely better. And people all the time, like, I've smoked for so many years now, let's just say full-time, every day in, day out, pack a day smoking has definitely been since I was 19. So fucking 13 years, almost 14. Yeah. So, I mean, that's pack a day smoking. Like, I smoked before that, but yeah, it wasn't as, regular and all that good stuff. So, yeah, pack a day for over 14 years. And within that time, I have tried to quit 1,000 times. Probably, I don't know.
Yeah.
At least a few hundred times.
One time you stopped for like a month, and then after that, you start smoking again.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, I have pretty strong willpower. I've been through some pretty fucking crazy shit in my life. Injury-wise.
You have power in me.
Yeah, that's not... What I'm saying is that, like, I've been, like, mentally I've put myself through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, I can never get past smoking. That also bothered me. So more so, I'm challenging myself to not be a pussy and quit smoking. Except for cigars, because they are bad for you, yes. But smoking a pack of cigarettes every day is exponentially worse than smoking, in my mind at least, it has to be. The numbers don't add up. Yes, smoking cigars is way more fucking like tobacco than a cigarette. But if you do 1 a week as opposed to a pack a day, I feel like that it does go down, like the level of shit goes down. Plus, cigarettes have all kinds of crazy shit in it. Cigars, though, it's just like pure fucking tobacco for the most part.
This reminds me of my late grandpa, my mom's dad. He had a lung problem because when he was like teenager, he started smoking, and that really gave him the problem until he died at the age of 63. Yep, he gets sick for a while.
Can you move the microphone closer, please?
Again?
Always. And speak into the middle of it. We just talked about this.
I don't want you to hear my breathing, because you're gonna complain again.
It's not the breathing, it's the that you do when you're not talking. That is annoying to me, at least, to listen to.
You're annoying. How about that?
Alright, so, yeah. Cigars, I won't stop, but I'll never stop smoking cigars until they say, even if they say you're fucking, I don't know.
Speaking of those, yeah. Back home, some of the old women, they smoke with the fire, it's like inside their mouth. Like they put the fire part of the cigarette inside their mouth.
That's just dumb.
Yeah, like the old not really old, but old women. That's the way they smoke back in the day, even in the mouth, the summer. I'm like, does that make any sense? Because you're gonna burn your mouth inside, you know.
Well, secondhand smoke is just as bad as fucking. It's actually, I think they say that the cigarette smoke that comes off the end of the cigarette is worse than the cigarette smoke you inhale, because at least one goes through a filter, the other one doesn't, or some shit. Who knows, man? Either way, you shouldn't smoke. You shouldn't even smoke cigars. Just don't smoke, and you'll be all right. But it's fucking. Cigarettes are definitely out the door for now, and hopefully forever. Every now, I really like. Honestly, like I get a craving every so often. Like Friday night, I was having a couple of drinks. I was smoking a cigar, and I just wanted a cigarette. Like I just wanted, like the idea of having a cigarette in that moment was good. Even now, just talking about it kind of makes me want to have a cigarette. But you know, before when I'd watch TV shows or movies, and you see somebody smoking, it makes you want to smoke. It doesn't really do that for me now, and even stress. In the workplace and other spots, it doesn't really bother me anymore. Like the stress doesn't get to me to make me want to smoke. It used to be It used to be a few things, but like waking up in the morning, having coffee, cigarette and coffee in the morning, it's so fucking good. Especially like if you wake up in the morning and you take a nice healthy fucking dump, and you go downstairs, then you have a fucking cup of coffee and a fucking cigarette. Oh, it's so good. And then after every meal, especially when you eat like a good meal, like and you get really full, so good.
And I just realized that you stopped smoking when we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm like, because every time we eat, you always go out to smoke, and then that time we didn't.
Well, it's a pain in the ass because like you want to go out, you feel like you have to smoke, right? So or you're gonna kill somebody, and then so you go to these public places and. You know, you gotta go away from everybody because people get pissed off that you smoke. But you also gotta you have to take time. Like you go to a restaurant, you eat, and then you're like, fuck, you can't wait to get out to go smoke. So a lot of times, because you eat like a fucking goddamn turtle.
I'm not like you.
You eat so slow. The moral is like I eat super fast and you eat super slow, so it causes a perfect storm.
It's not really healthy when you eat fast, for real.
I know that, but what I'm saying is, if you let me finish, is you eat super slow, I eat super fast, which creates a perfect storm of me having to wait like 30 minutes for you to get done eating. So I have to go smoke. And then I know that I have the ability, and then I have to go smoke. And usually it works out all right. I go smoke, you finish eating, come back, we fucking bullshit a little bit longer, and then we split the check, and we split the check. We get the check is what I meant to say. We get the check, and then we bounce out. But anyways, going back to the lack of sleeping. So 3 weeks ago, I stopped smoking the vape, right? So no nicotine, period, throughout the week, and so that makes I think that's affecting
your sleep.
My sleep. I think so, at least.
Why?
I mean, it just, the timeline adds up, right? Right around the same time that I stopped smoking, getting nicotine into my system is the same amount of time, or around the same time that I stopped being able to sleep at night. Well, I have a hard time falling asleep, and then once I do fall asleep, I have a hard time staying asleep, you know? So anyways, that's the reason why I'm wearing this watch when I go to sleep now. So that I can it tracks your sleep, and it lets me know that like my true sleep, like if I go to sleep for 8 hours, like last week, I'd get about 7 hours by the time I actually fell asleep, between 6 and 7 hours, and in that 6 or 7 hours, I was averaging 45 minutes of actual sleep, of me not fucking rolling around, waking up, fucking all the knocking myself out of REM cycle shit. I mean, who knows how accurate this thing is, but I get up like every fucking hour, so.
I get those problems too. Especially when I fall asleep, like falling asleep already, and then I hear some noise, just like you, doing something, or some freaking alarm thing. I can't like fall back asleep again, or whatever. And it annoys me. That's my problem before.
I don't know. We do need to get a new bed.
I know.
Well, I don't even think we need a new mattress. I think just our bed frame is so fucked up. And I've tried to fix it so many times. Well, I did fix it, but I think that we've gotten to the point where I've done. I Frankensteined it too far. There's nothing left to.
Because I saw like underneath yesterday, I'm like, oh yeah, we need a new one.
Yup. We sure do. I tell you what. I tell you what.
You're not gonna get any cigar because this money is going to be the bed frame.
Let me tell you how much I buy cheap cigars now because I smoke them more frequently. So I get what they call the Cigar International knockoffs. So it's like $35 or something for 20. So
it's still the same way you're spending.
Let me, yeah. If I buy those and it lasts me a month, I spend $30 a month, $35 a month. So let's say it's 40, because I think it's 40 with shipping. Could be wrong, but let's just round it up to 40. $40 is not the same price as a fucking goddamn bed frame and fucking mattress that you want. You want a king size fucking mattress.
You said we're gonna wait until we move for some other house, but we need a frame for that bed right
What
now.
we could do is just take the bed off the frame and just put the mattresses on the ground. What's wrong with that?
Really?
Until we get a new bed frame. I don't want to buy I don't want to buy an expensive one. We need to find a metal one. That's the thing, I can't find it here.
Babe, look, when we have our house, we need a spare room too, right? So that bed is going to be in our guest room.
Who the fuck ever comes and visits us anyways?
Seriously?
Who has ever
come? Your parents
come?
gonna visit us.
My parents
your
came.
Your brother and your sister and my parents.
And they both came one time, and that was right before we left Alabama. I'm just saying. Like, fuck it. Like, nobody really comes to visit. Like, we don't have to worry about having a spare bedroom.
Doesn't matter. We still need those. Yep. Eventually we have visitors. They're gonna stay with us.
And they can fucking sleep on the floor like goddamn peasants.
Oh, God.
Because we're the king and the queen of this fucking castle.
So that bed that we're using now, we can put it in the, it's not gonna be useless, babe, if we buy a bed frame now.
No, I'm not.
And then we're gonna buy the king size.
You're right. You're right.
Yep.
I'm
always right. You know that.
You know what's.
You're just not accepting it that I'm always right.
You know what's not wrong either? Skyline brand.
Oh yeah.
They're not wrong either.
Okay, go ahead.
I gotta try not to fuck it up and actually make it to the right spot. I don't know why I go Skyline first when it's the second one down here, but whatever. Anyways, Skyline brand, right? They have amazing shirts. Currently, I did ask him. I said, hey man, when they first launched, I said, hey, yeah, I got something to throw. Anyways, I asked him, I was like, hey, you gonna make hats anytime, or you gonna make some hats? And he said yes. So hopefully, some hats will be, some Skyline brand hats will be out sometime. Sometime soon. But yeah, Skyline brand is fucking fantastic. But it's not just a mindset. All right, it is a I'm sorry. God, I did it again. Skyline brand is not is a mindset, not a destination. So Skyline brand is a mindset, not a destination. But like I said, right now they have shirts, they have T-shirts, hoodies. I think they got a long sleeve shirt on there. I'm not sure, but they definitely have a shirt, T-shirts, and hoodies for both men and women. You can check them out. They're coming out with new designs. They came out with another new design this week, I think, as a matter of fact, this past week. So they're always over there doing stuff. Check them out, of course. You can find them on Facebook, Instagram, and SkylineBrand.com. And Skyline is a brand for the dreamers who don't worry so much about where they are, but rather where they are headed. So head over to SkylineBrand.com.
That's a nice word. That's a nice word or code or whatever. The last word that you said. Yeah.
Their motto, if you will.
Thing.
Yeah, if you say so.
Sometimes I'm just thinking, what am I going to say? What am I trying to say?
And then
that's why I'm like looking at you like, help me out here.
You think about it. You think about what you're going to say, and then when it's time for you to say something, you just stare at me. You're like, oh, what should I say? No. Let's see. Talk about quit smoking and the lack of sleep, I guess. What else do we want to talk about? What did we do this week?
Do you remember when we went to the Oktoberfest yesterday?
We did go to Oktoberfest, and that was fucking lame. Lame.
I don't like it.
There was a lot of people. It was very small. There was a lot of people. So well, I shouldn't say a lot of, there was quite a bit of people, but the line for food and beer was, ridiculous.
That's how it is.
Yeah, whatever, I don't care how it is. I don't want it to be that way. I will never wait in line that long for shitty food. I'm just not. Like, I'm not gonna do, like, if it was something fucking amazing, sure. But
How
it's
are
like,
you gonna know if you're not gonna try?
because it's literally just boiled bratwurst. That's all they're selling. Like, you can fucking go and make that at the commissary. They probably got the fucking meat from the commissary. Like, it's probably the same shit. It's probably just some fucking Johnsonville brats they boiled. The point is, I don't want to, like, I'm not gonna wait in line for fucking Sam Adams Oktoberfest beer and fucking a bratwurst. And then pay like
If
fucking
that's the
$20
only-
and then pay $20 for it all.
If that's the thing if the only thing that you what you call it, the only reason that you go there is the food, then it sucks. But
It's not the only reason, but like I'm saying, I'm not gonna wait 30 minutes in line for it.
I know, I get what you're trying to say.
So then why would you say if that's the only reason you're going is for the
Because
food?
when we go over there, we have to like have fun or whatever.
Yeah, but they weren't doing anything else.
Yeah, that too. It sucks because there's nothing is going on.
Yeah. So I don't understand what you're talking about.
Well, maybe we can say something else like enjoyable activity that they're having over there, but it doesn't.
We should have. I think there was like some sort of Oktoberfest thing down in Honolulu this Saturday as well. Could be wrong. I'm not sure. It's either this weekend or maybe next weekend. I don't know. But of course, it costs money to go to it. Like you gotta buy tickets to go to it. Yeah. Of course. And then you gotta pay for parking. Who wants to do that?
Well, if you want to have fun, you gotta pay for it. That's how it is, I guess.
I guess.
Or are we just gonna stay here being bored like old people?
Well, you are getting old, so.
You are getting old. You're gonna be 33 in, when, 2 weeks? Yep.
We talked about this on the last episode, so we just moved past this.
Oh, what?
About my birthday. We already talked about
Yeah?
that. Yeah. So I need to figure out. So I'm not very for my birthday.
What?
I'm not a very well. You can tell I'm talking to the listeners. I'm not talking to you right now. So shut the fuck up over there. Anyways, I'm very simple on my birthday. I don't want any gifts. However, I will take them from you. But more specifically, the only thing, I don't like really celebrating my birthday. I'm just not a big fan of it. Like, I just don't care enough, I guess. Like, once you get past 21, nobody gives a fuck. You don't give a fuck. But what I'm trying to say is that for my birthday, I want, this is what I do. This is what I've been doing for the last, 3 years now?
Yeah, since we get married,
No, not since we got married.
we never really, we celebrate, but just the two of us. We don't really invite people.
Ever since I got to Alabama, 3 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
or 4 years ago, whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
4 years ago, so this will be the 4th year, because I didn't really smoke cigars until after I came back from Afghanistan.
Yeah.
So that year, just let me finish, that year is when I started my now tradition of steak, cigar, and,
Expensive whiskey. No.
well, not necessarily expensive whiskey, but whiskey nonetheless. So I want, it's not supposed to be expensive, it's just supposed to, well,
It's a
it
good
ends,
whiskey.
a good whiskey, a good cigar, and a good steak. Those are my 3 things. I call it, it's the Ron Swanson trifecta for the birthday. The pyramid, the triangle, not the pyramid. Anyways, that's what I want to do again this year, but we need to find a good whiskey. Well, we went to the Navy's version of the PX, and they have a bunch of stuff down there.
Also like 100 something. Oh, the one that is in the stand or something. Remember when you get out from the store and then there's.
Oh yeah, there was like that was like $3,000. That wasn't $100. That was there was one that was 1,000 because it was like that big. But like the big one, like which is a normal fit, the normal size liquor bottle they had was $3,000. And I don't know if I can't remember if it was like, I can't remember if it was some kind of Hennessy or if it was some kind of.
I don't know. It didn't really stay that long.
It was either that or some kind of Captain Morgan. It looked like, I can't remember now, but it was like, I remember seeing the price like $3,000. Like $3,000.
You better not drink it.
I wouldn't. It better get me drunk off one goddamn. I better be able to smell it and get drunk.
Oh yeah.
I like good. And when I say good whiskey, I'm not meaning expensive. I just mean something that, like Jameson Black Barrel. That's what I'm currently drinking right now. So fucking fantastic to me. I love it. It's smooth. It's flavor. It's got good flavor. It's super smooth, and I can drink a lot of it. So fuck it. But I don't drink. I drink to get fucked up. You know what I mean? Like I don't drink just. I can't just like have one drink. I mean I can just have one drink, but I mean when I'm sitting down to drink, in that occasion, I'm drinking to get a little fucked up. You know what I mean?
You're
Like
an alcoholic, that's all.
I just enjoy it. Who doesn't enjoy fucking having
The
feeling good?
It's like the $3,000 worth of whiskey or whatever it is. It's like that's the people that is like, oh, they really want to enjoy it, like just a sip and you're gonna enjoy it, even if they're not really get drunk right away. For you, it's like you're just enjoying your whiskey. Yeah, you enjoy it, but you want to get drunk at the same time because you're an alcoholic.
That's what makes me nervous, because we talked about this. We talked about getting Johnny Walker Blue Label, which surprisingly here in Hawaii is like $60 cheaper. Because in the States it was $240 something.
Really?
Yes, that's why we never got it. It was over $200. Here it's like 170 something. So it's cheaper here for some reason in Hawaii. In the land where everything else is more expensive, whiskey is cheaper. But what makes me nervous about it, that's still a lot of money.
Yeah, I know.
It's a shitload of money for fucking alcohol.
Did you try it before?
I've never tried it. Never tried it. But if it's top shelf shit, so it's supposed to be really good. I'm sure I'm not going to not enjoy it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I will, like Scotch can be tricky. Because Scotch, I don't drink a whole lot of Scotch.
Yeah.
I drink Irish whiskey and I drink bourbon. So I drink a lot of Scotch. But, and it's been a while since I've had Scotch. So I'm a little nervous about maybe spending that kind of money on something that I would just drink. And I wouldn't be drinking it to get drunk. But I would want to. You know what I mean? Like I'd have it, if it was really good and I drank it, I'd be like, oh fuck, I gotta have another glass.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 glasses lead to 3. 3 lead to 4. And 4 leads to me hitting the floor with a fucking bottle in my hand, drinking more of it like a fucking animal. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, that's why I'm thinking about buying an expensive alcoholic drink or a liquor, because you're gonna think about the price and you're not gonna finish it like in one day. You're just gonna have like a sip of it.
I mean, I did that with the Irish whiskey last year, right? I had it. I drank out of it. It was really good. It was like a 12-year-old aged. It's not like some crazy expensive shit, but it was up there in price. And it made me think about it when I was drinking it. I was like, well, I'm just gonna drink this nice and smooth and slow, and I did, and I enjoyed it, and it lasted me for a while. As a matter of fact, I think we still have it. Well, we don't have it, but we couldn't take it with us. But yeah, I think I might do that. On the other hand, I don't trust myself enough.
You drink too much for real. Yeah.
Well, see, the thing is, I wouldn't drink so much if you didn't fucking smoke me.
Really?
Annoyed. And yow-yow, which means nag.
You're the one who's nagger here. It's like you're the wife, and I'm the husband. I'm just being quiet and listening to my wife being a freaking nagger. That's how you are. It's like our situation is changed. Yeah. Mhm.
If you say so.
Yeah, because I know so. I've been living for you for like 5 years, I don't know, almost 6 years now.
Oh, what I was gonna say is.
Oh yeah, you're gonna change the topic?
Well, I wasn't really listening to you. I was thinking,
oh really?
shit. No, but going back to the birthday, right? So we were talking because you brought it up.
Okay.
So good cigar, good whiskey, good steak. That's my thing. That's what I like to do. Yours is cheesecake. Like if nothing else, you get fucking cheesecake. That's
Oh,
what
did
you
you even ask me what I really want?
You don't
We've
give me
been married for a while now, and you don't even know what I really want.
every year you're like, get me cheesecake. I want my cheesecake. No, I got them cheesecake.
It's my birthday thing.
That's fine. But anyways, so for this year we gotta figure this out because you know what else is on? I wanted to go to the Hawaii game,
Okay.
but
When is it?
October 6th. My birthday is not that day, but
Okay.
that Saturday is when we're gonna fucking,
Mhm.
celebrate though. But celebrate by eating and drinking and smoking. But the Conor McGregor pay-per-view is that week, or that Saturday too.
And then you wanna watch that too?
Yeah,
And
oh yeah.
watch the freaking college football?
Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't think we're gonna be able to do both. I think the pay-per-view should be over by like 6, and I think the game starts at 7. So we wouldn't be able to make it. There's no way we'd be able to make it from here to there in an hour. Well, from here to our seats in an hour. We can make it.
How about we just pick one?
Yeah, that's what my point is. I'm just saying that. So we're gonna watch the McGregor fight. That's what
That's
we're gonna
what you want.
do. Yeah, there's gonna be another opportunity to watch Hawaii here. It's not gonna be another opportunity to watch that particular fight. Like it's just gonna happen and it's over with. So cheesecake eating motherfucker.
Gonna make babies.
That's not how that goes.
Well, cause I have kids. We don't have kids yet, so I'm gonna make babies.
This is why I drink.
Oh,
Having to listen to you.
Whatever.
You know what doesn't annoy me though?
What?
ESF it woodwork.
Oh,
ESF. E as in excellent motherfucking. I don't know if you. But either way, ESF woodwork. All right. Again, they do really good work. They do furniture. I think right now I just saw. If you go to his Facebook page, you can see on ESF Woodwork's Facebook page. They just did a table. I think like a dining room table. I couldn't tell. if it was a coffee table or dining room table. Like I saw it in a glance picture. So.
They'll deliver here?
Well, I'm gonna deliver a fucking table here.
A small table though, like entranceway table.
Yeah, let's have a handmade table delivered here and expect it to not get fucked up. No. Anyways, they won't deliver that here, but if you're in the El Paso area, you for sure can go out and you can get yourself one of their handmade, and maybe even within the states, depending on the size of the product, they can get shipped out to you. But what they do also is state outlines with some stuff burned into the wood or painted into the wood, colored into the wood, whatever it is that you want. They do also U.S. flag. I've seen some Marine versions of the U.S. flag, Army. I think there was a police officer one as well, fire department, one of those two, some first responder stuff. But they do really good stuff with their American flags. I've seen it where it's also like a hidden shelf type thing, like it's an American flag on the front and it slides open, and then you can put whatever you want in there. If you're, if you got what you call it, a gun or something you wanted to hide in it, you could do that as well. Or if you just wanted to put your valuables in there, whatever it is, they do some pretty fucking amazing stuff. So that's ESF Woodwork. You can find them on Facebook. Just go and type in ESF Woodwork and look for the page, and you'll be able to find and hit them up, see if they can do their custom design for you, or you can go ahead and select something that they've already done.
Did you order the one that you were you were saying last time?
No, I spent all my money on liquor.
Exactly.
I'm just kidding. I didn't really spend all our money on liquor. But no, I did not. I kind of forgot about it, to be honest with you.
I want to order like a thing with the American and Philippine flag. Like them together in one piece.
Yeah, we can do that.
Did you order that?
No. No, I sure didn't.
You suck.
How do you?
You have to, so you're gonna do the design and then you gonna send it to them or something like that?
I think, no, you can ask, like, you can just go, that's the thing, you can, if you have a design already, you could submit it to him and see if he can do it for you. Or you could just tell him what you want, and then he can come up with the design and show you before he puts it onto the wood itself before anything is made.
Cool.
Yeah. So speaking of the Philippines, we talk about the Philippine flag. You sent me like a fucking hour-long video, and you're like, here, watch this. I want to talk about this on the show. But it was like some fucking
it's just,
long-ass video.
It's kind of, because I'm an Asian and you're a wet-ass American, we're basically married. So the video is a Filipina that is giving like, an advice with foreigners about it's like quality of a Filipina if they want to get married to a Filipina. They have to
God, this explanation is probably going to be just as long
maybe
as the video.
my head is trying to. Next time you're gonna speak Visayan or Tagalog. Let's see. You're gonna try to say something and then you have to find those words.
Okay, let's go back to the story.
Okay, that girl is like giving an advice to foreigners about Filipino qualities or whatever, but she didn't really realize that she is kind of discriminating some of she's being discriminating women. Well, I can't blame her, but because some of what she's saying in the video is true.
So what is she saying in the video? Because nobody else has watched this video except for you.
Okay, so she said the quality of a Filipina that the guy's gonna fucking look for is like they're college graduate or they're educated or whatever, So basically, she's trying to tell the guy like who they gonna love or who they gonna be with or whatever. So it's like there's like a rant about it, and then there's a lot of women that is mad about that, and whatever. And they're really bad. She's married to an American, and they have like videos that guiding like LDR people. What are you doing?
I just wanted you to see what your voice sounds like.
Really?
That's how loud you are, or how loud you're not. It's
Can
okay.
you hear me loud now?
Yeah, you're fine. It's where you can hear that when you're
disrespecting. You're just disrespecting me now.
I just wanted you to be able to hear that, like when you're talking, how far away, because when you start talking, you start getting more and more quiet, because you just go into like I don't know, you just get more and more quiet. Just wanted you to see.
I don't know, maybe it's the freaking. I'm always moving away from the microphone, right? Because I'm talking, I'm not really used to like doing this.
Hey, this is our 3rd episode. You gotta get fucking used to it, man.
Oh, goodness.
Anyways, so she's basically saying don't go for fucking the uneducated. Well, I don't think she's saying that don't go for the uneducated. I think she was, not to defend her because I really haven't seen this video, but she's saying that somebody who has a college education is more likely to not be after you for your fucking, or college degree, is more likely to not be after you for your fucking money because they have their own thing going on in life. Like they don't need you.
College graduate way, but is that you think what I am or what I after for?
No, I'm saying like there's a lot of them, a lot of Filipinas that are.
I can blame her when she say that, but not like not all Filipinas, but some Filipinas are opportunists, so that they can come here because they think that life here is really wonderful. But you're gonna work hard here, earn money, unless you get married to a really rich American. But it just feels like she's discriminating, and that's all. And if you see the video, she looks so stupid. It's just so stupid.
I'm not saying like I don't give a fuck about the video. Like I don't care. One random person out there saying some dumb shit. Welcome to fucking America, by the way, because that's gonna happen. Welcome to the world of the internet. But no, there is a lot of people that do that especially foreigners from your country, that will say, hey, I'm going to fucking hook up with this dude and try to get him, because that is my opportunity. That's my opportunity to a better life. Opportunity to better my family's life. Because the money, like, even though we're not poor, you and I are not poor, but we're not rich. You know what I mean? We'll probably never ever be rich if we stay here in America. But in the Philippines, we could pretty much save, like, 2 months of our savings could go to buying the country. Like, we could pretty much buy the country in about 2 months of saving our paychecks. So, I mean, there is an element of, like, the dollar does go super far there. So everybody thinks we're rich.
Yeah, I know.
You know, especially in just the military in general, like, being just in that aspect, there are people that come after our benefits as well. Like, that doesn't even have to be a foreigner. That could be a fucking American. It happens all the time to people here. But yeah, I mean, she might have been disrespectful, but in some ways she's just saying, like, don't go for gold diggers. She was basically giving out warning.
She's supposed to say that, like.
She's basically giving you a strategy,
to
to avoid them, but being disrespectful about it along the way.
It's like she's not a Filipina. It's like she's discriminating our race or whatever. It's just like that, you know. It's just like the way we understand what she's trying to say. Yep.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I kind of understand it though, because even indirectly, like, you're not like that, but your family, not your immediate family, like your mom and brothers and shit, but like some of your aunts and cousins and shit, they come after us for money all the fucking time. They do that all the time, thinking that we're gonna bail them out of shit because we're rich. Or when we don't give money over there, they get fucking all mad because they think we're rich and we're just hoarding money. Like, oh, the rich Americans ain't fucking doing shit.
I have a lot of friends, like, they messaged me, like, the family thought that she have a lot of money, and then they're asking for, like, it's like a big money here already, and they thought in the Philippines that it's just a normal money for us here, like we can afford it.
What was, like, what, $700 or something like that?
No, it's I think she said $500. I forget, but it's a big money already. I'm like, really? You think that it's easy to earn that money? You know?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, it is. There's a lot of dangerous element. I shouldn't say dangerous element, but there is a lot of opportunistic people in the world, regardless of where they're from.
I know.
In our particular case, the only case that we can really speak on is the one that we know to be true, which is the American-Philippine relationship that we have, that ultimately obviously translates over between the two countries and our families. Like, you know, nobody from my family's ever asked us for money, or asked your family, or asked us for money, and if we said no, they were like, well, goddamn, he's married to a Filipina. Like, they're rich over there in the Philippines. It's the opposite, you know. And it is dangerous financially, especially because when you first got here, you're like, hey, I need to send this money, and you're just trying to help your family out, which is fine. But at the same time, it was putting us somewhat in a hole. And like I say, you got to be careful, because the moment, it's like the stray dog. Like, you give the stray dog food, guess who's going to be up on your porch the next day? That stray dog looking for more food. So you always have to be careful with that. And then whether it's your immediate family or otherwise, like, you always got to be. I was definitely mistrustful of everybody from your side of the family, mom, dad. It didn't matter. Like, and it was not necessarily something I was trying to do as disrespectful, but it's just something I had to do to protect myself. Like, hey, you're asking me for money, man. Like, what the fuck you need it for? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, what do you need it for? Like, don't just ask me. Not that anybody directly asked me, because it went through you. But, like, well, what is it for? What the fuck do they need it for? Why do they need that? Why did they fucking come back? Why is it suddenly a problem? And we realized, you know, once I understood some of the problems, especially where you're from, where it's very poor area, it makes sense. But you have to be careful as an American, or even just, not even as an American, just as a person. It doesn't matter if you're giving this money to an American or a Filipino or a German. It doesn't fucking matter. You always have to be careful of what you're doing, so you don't get taken advantage of. Because in your case, it happens all the time. Your fucking cousin is one of the reasons not your fucking cousin, but one of your friends, I'm sorry, one of your friends is one of the reasons why sometimes people get that idea that we're super fucking rich and we can just throw money around. We do spend our money ignorantly on ourselves sometimes.
It's our money.
Well, yeah, exactly.
We can do anything about it.
Well, we also worked for that shit.
Yep, we work hard. But it's just...
Well, I work hard. I don't know what you fucking do.
Speaking of, like, helping family, because that's
You didn't catch that joke?
No.
You said, because we work hard. I said, well, I fucking work hard. I don't know what you do.
What did I get? Nothing.
Well, you don't do anything. You don't work hard.
I work hard for myself.
There you go.
Because why?
Because why? What? Why do you work hard for yourself? I don't know why. Because you're selfish? You selfish.
You're selfish. I don't
Whatever.
even have money. So, well, in the Philippines, they're gonna, I know you guys not really gonna understand why we're doing that. We're sending money for our family. That's how we are. We're raised to be like being supportive to our family. Like we help our family when they're in need.
I know, but my point before, especially early on, was like you can't help somebody out and make yourself poor at the same time. You can't go poor. You can't go broke trying to help another broke person out. You just can't do that, and that's what we were doing in the beginning.
There's a lot of Filipinos that are being stupid because they're so generous. They want to help even though there's nothing left for them. That's how they are, or we are.
I know, then you put yourself in a position to not be able to help further. Now you're both fucked. Now there's two people that are fucked. You know, like, that's just, I don't know, that's always been my mindset about it. Like, if something serious happens, then yeah, we'll do what we can. And that's all that we can ever do. But I would never want to jeopardize our future to bail them out with money. You know? With anybody, really.
Well, we're the only one could help them, that's why, you know.
Yeah, I don't disagree. That would be, but they have to be prepared for the no.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, they know, they understand that, because life here is hard too. We have to work so hard, pay our bills.
Well, Hawaii is expensive too.
Yeah.
Speaking to the middle of the microphone, my love.
I am!
You're speaking off to the side. I can see your face and I can see the microphone. I can tell when you're not speaking into the middle of it.
How about that? Can you hear me?
Now you just look stupid.
The whole microphone's covering my face.
Whatever. I cannot turn the volume up anymore.
I can't really like put my face like that because you're gonna hear me breathing and you're gonna yell at me, hey, stop.
You don't have to. I'm not saying you have to be in the microphone. I'm just saying you have to be lined up into the middle. So I can see the sound waves, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I can see it. I know when it's.
You have to put me a really huge microphone.
It's not the microphone. It is literally you. You talk quiet, and then you talk up to the side of the mic. You just have to talk.
Okay.
Straight into it. That's it. And we're golden.
All right. And then I'm always moving like that.
Then don't do that.
Ahead.
We're always going to argue about the microphone. It's never going to end. Every episode, there's going to be... In every episode...
Yeah, and after every episode, I'm going to kill him.
I think you're making it a goal so that in every episode, I say something about you and the microphone.
You're always going to be like that. You're not going to change. I don't know. I'll try to do what you're telling me, but... I'm going to look at the microphone at the same time and I talk like that, like a monkey.
I do the same thing every time. I put it right in front of me, right, at the level that I want it to be at, and I can move it away all day.
I don't know, maybe it's the position of the microphone, like that.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be in front of
Because
you.
you told me to the middle, and then sometimes you said it's a middle, a freaking level in my nose.
I'm saying,
I don't know,
I'm just saying you can use, like, this is, well, you gonna listen? Or you just gonna, you're asking me questions, you don't even let me answer.
Alright.
So, I'm saying, like, when I was talking about the nose, I was saying use your nose as a guide. Like, I have to turn my input down, like, or how much the mic picks my voice up. I have to turn it down a lot so that we're at least at the same level. So then, after we're done recording, I can turn it up, right? But I'll use I kind of turned it up a little bit so I can take my face away. But you can use your nose like for me, I can put it on the top of the microphone. I can put it on the top of the microphone. I know exactly what I'm talking. But because I don't like doing that necessarily, I don't like having it scratch up against my face. I know that the tip of my nose to where like you just look. You don't have to stare at it. I mean, I move around. I mean, I just
as long as my mouth is in the microphone, that's what I freaking, You need to check your computer if it's recording or no?
It is.
Yeah. Fuck it up again.
I won't fuck it up again.
I'll kill you.
Whatever. Alright, so now that we've argued about microphones, we talked a little bit about FIlipina's shit. So, today we tried Loco Moco. We ate it before the show, so that way you wouldn't have to listen to us fucking chew. When I say us, I mean Joanne, because she eats like a fucking animal, but...
Whatever, when you open your mouth and put some food in it, you chew it. Then the microphone is closed and you can hear me.
Yeah, but you also chew with your mouth wide open. Like a goddamn lion eating a gazelle. Anyways, we tried Loco Moco. So Loco Moco is a...
Local food in Hawaii.
Yes, I was going to try to not say the word local, so that way loco and local, just trying. But
Loco
I was
Moco.
Loco Moco. But it's definitely I don't know if it's popular, or even traditional, but it's definitely a widely recognized Hawaiian dish. Yeah. So we tried that. It's like what do you call it? Like Salisbury steak. It's like
I don't know what kind of steak it is.
it's kind of like hamburger meat, kind of. We got beef. Beef. There was a pork option, but I'm pretty sure the beef is like the normal way to get it. So
did you get the beef, right?
Yeah, dude, you ate it.
I know, that's why you said that there's another option, so I just want to make sure if it is beef or pork.
Yes, it was beef. You ate it. Not sure how you couldn't tell that it wasn't beef. But we had beef. So it's beef. It's a Salisbury steak, like hamburger beef fucking patty thing. On top of white rice with some gravy and then 2 fried eggs on top. And that salad, that macaroni salad, is just a side dish. It's not meant to be eaten, I don't think, with the actual Loco. I think Loco Moco, because if you notice, it was like off to the side.
Yeah.
So Loco Moco was like meat, egg, rice, and maybe the macaroni thing was supposed to be mixed in. I mixed it in because it was good.
Really. I just didn't like it. It's like mayonnaise, a lot of mayonnaise. The salad is.
I don't know. But we ate it before the show today, one, so that you didn't have to listen to us, and 2, I was fucking starved. We ran into some technical difficulties, and I was fucking starving. So we're going to eat this shit, we'll take a break, mentally take a break, eat this Loco Moco, and then we'll talk about it. But I would get it again. I would definitely I'll try the pork. I'd try that way too. It wasn't bad though.
We can go to another store, or a restaurant, maybe they
make it different.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can definitely do that, because this shit was like...
I don't know, it's like...
Like a McDonald's-y type thing. It's like not fast food, but...
I like... Because the gravy is not really salty, and there's no flavor on the freaking rice. It's supposed to make the patty a little bit salty. It's gonna give a flavor. You don't need to put any salt or whatever. But that one is kind of flat for me.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it was okay. Like, would I order it again if I was there? Maybe. But I wouldn't go out of my way to go get that.
Like to go box?
No, I wouldn't go out of my way to order it
again.
Like, I wouldn't go all the way there, like 5 minutes down the road to go get it. I'd rather go somewhere else.
Yeah, sure so.
So Loco Moco, we tried it. It was alright. It was alright. We're going to try it from some other places maybe. See if we like it better. More better. Yes? No?
Yeah.
Okay.
So...
Again. Words. Gotta use words.
In the first, speaking of adventures, we talk about doing something in our first episode, which is the skydiving. When is it gonna happen though?
That I don't know. Gotta find some time and some money for that. Some money in the budget. It's not cheap, man. Don't look at me like that. Skydiving is expensive. I have no idea. I didn't look at it, and I'm not gonna tell the people how much we're gonna spend on it. But it's not cheap.
How do you know it's not cheap?
Because skydiving in the entire world is not cheap, and I can't imagine that in Hawaii, the land of tourism, and fucking expensive prices, that it is cheap here.
Get a point.
So, I'm just saying I don't know when we're gonna do it. We just gotta work it into our budget.
Okay.
That's all.
Well, it can wait.
It can. There's plenty of opportunities to fall out of an airplane. Don't worry. You'll die soon enough.
This is so, what to call it, familiar. Because when you're in Alabama, you're planning on going somewhere, but it didn't happen. We've been there for 3 years.
Where?
In Alabama.
No, but where were we planning to go?
We were planning on going to Louisiana, in New Orleans, and then I was even like asking you if we could go to a NASCAR thing.
Okay, first off, NASCAR, not something the only reason we could never go to NASCAR is because it never lined up. I also couldn't just go everywhere anytime. I could have gone to New Orleans. That's one opportunity we didn't take. But we were doing other things with our life at that time. That's all.
And then we're here in Hawaii.
Yeah, much better than fucking New Orleans. I don't know, I've never been to New Orleans, so who fucking knows. New Orleans might be dope as fuck and we would never know because we never went. I mean, there's no point in crying over it. Like, I don't understand why you're bringing it up. It's over.
Well,
like we can't.
We're here, and then I want to do all the stuff that we're supposed to.
Skydiving can be done. It's not a Hawaii thing. It can be done anywhere.
Whatever.
So I'm confused as to why you're bringing up skydiving as something we have to do.
Because I thought we were gonna do it sooner.
Dude, I don't know.
Okay.
You know, I'm leaving for a month. Like, what did you think we were doing it next week?
I know. Okay. I was just asking, what is the freaking plan?
I don't know. Why would you ask me that right now?
Okay, then never mind.
All right. I need to learn something in the science so we can go. It's been an hour, so I need to wrap this shit up.
Sorry. So what you gonna know? Or what do you wanna ask me?
You're irritating me.
Samukan kay ka.
Smoke ka.
Samukan.
Smokang.
Samukan.
Smokan.
Kaayo ka.
Kaayo ka. Smokan.
Samukan kaayo ka.
Smokan kaayo ka.
Yeah.
Smokan kaayo ka. You're irritating me. See, this is what we're talking about. Not fucking quit smoking. Got a short fuse, man. Get on my nerves.
People doesn't know
Oh,
how
man.
I suffered in this marriage because of this guy.
Whatever. I feel like I'm being tortured every day.
Oh, really?
I mean, I think waterboarding might be more enjoyable. All right, let's wrap this up. I got nothing else, man. What you got?
Nothing.
All right.
I almost say, well, never mind.
Almost say what?
We're just talking about surfing or waterboarding. I was thinking about, I hope Shrek gonna get you.
You hope Shrek?
Shark, hoy, shark.
Oh,
Gosh.
well, it sounded like you said, I hope Shrek gets you. I hope Shrek gets you. Can't get it.
Oh,
All right, let's go. Love you.
love you too.